comp coming out from Squirtle Squad. We should expect some different results, but both are still very efficient. Both are still very much up the meta if you would like to even consider it. But even then, NRG looking a little bit stronger, but they're the ones on the back foot. Let's see how map number 2 goes as we finally kick things off.
It's a nice and slow, steady start. Android looking to battle against Harmful. As a nade and a sheriff, they're feeding ult orb early on the Tex, who has that blade storm ready. I think that means they're trying to get him early on to some kind of operator, but that's odd, seeing how this is the Haven attack side. Still, he's going to gather 2 ult points up with that second frag, or apologies, that first frag. On the other side of the map, Harmful has gone deep into A main, so they know the hit is coming towards C, but it could be B, but it seems to be a split. Both of these players on the C side rerouted themselves. Do they expect the second? Well, even if they didn't, trade will be efficient for the 4v2.
Nice little jump back. But that is really just Governor getting very desperate for that frag coming back. Nobody else is going to be able to defend it, so instead now Squirtle Squad still down to those 2 players. Still stuck behind Garage. They might just get pinched out a little bit early. Tex with that first contact over towards that back line. Harmful. Nice little junk peek from Tex, and it ends up leading into the frag. And this last one should just be as easy as you can get. Governor down to just about 45. Saw him coming up from behind. NRG with the first round. And that's a great approach, Sully. I mean, realistically, Squirtle Squad with a bit too much antsiness towards that garage area.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot you can do if you're Squirtle Squad because of the fact that, well, you give up the back of C side. If you want to try and take that back, it had to have been Som, but he was already so low. So work together back in the garage. You maybe find an opening and you can play up a retake from there. But unfortunately, NRG, the frenzy's up close, certainly gonna win in that fight. It's 5 classics for Squirtle Squad. It looks like this is an NRG round. However, 4-player stack in the B site. We never know what these classics can provide. But it's slow from NRG as they take control of A side. I'll pull a rotation back from Harmful. And Governor, I want to see what this dart does. I'm actually curious. But for now, it will be held as there is no contact. No reason to use it just yet. NRG approaching now the A site. And it's only 1 player. That means Harmful.
And Harmful with a classic. They get at least 1 good pick on, but it's not actually a kill. Stuck up over towards that back line. A couple of right clicks would have to do at least something. But again, NRG is trying to desperately hold on to these guns. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that. There you go. Governor. He's flying right in. He's going to be able to get that right click on. But the spike eventually finally goes down. Squirtle Squad. 3 more players remaining. They could certainly just meme out the rest of their lives for sure.
Looks like Ban is just looking for any late lurks, but NRG, they're just sticking around in the middle of sight. It's crucial that they don't give away any more bodies here. You want to keep a bonus going into the next. It's going to be Tex to look to get aggressive, though. He can take that fight because of the fact that he's only 1 off the Blade Storm, so him going down won't be too big of an issue, and he's only invested in Marshall. Maybe looking for a little bit of a Ninja defuse, but an Android going to get 1 charge under the Showstopper. There is time, but they're all doubling back here. That's damage that you cannot afford it. No, he doesn't have it. Okay. Got a little close. If maybe he's on it a second earlier, 1.67 seconds earlier, he might have had it. But damage has been dealt. Squirtle Squad moving 4 players from the NRG camp.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, honestly, with what they had at the very beginning, NRG, you might have to put the blame on them for even wanting to fight out that back line. But good attempt there from Squirtle Squad anyways. They realize that even with just a couple of classics, they can make an impact on the game. But now we got to move on. The op is already out on Harmful, and he's trying to play it over towards short at the moment. I don't think he's going to find too much, and NRG is indeed going the opposite way.
Yeah, early recon ball thing is going to rain out from both of these sides. It's a fast and aggressive take. I mean, the Blade Storm, this is where it truly shines. In these close quarters with right clicks, Android not going to steal the kill away.
Ooh, what a trade.
Tex to double down, and there's 2 kills in the back of B, but it's not even an investment. They're splitting back into C site where there is no longer anybody. Harmful on a late flank, but he's going to get caught out here by Som. Down goes the operator. It's just up to Governor.
Oh, baby, Governor 1v4.
Enemy down.
Gonna start it right with a first kill. Oh no. Do I give Governor a free piece of content here? Does NRG give Governor a free piece of content? He was, of course, in more or less a safe position, but 1 kill would be very tempting for sure. But yes, unfortunate though, dude. Honestly, I mean, NRG already just off of Haven, you're starting to see some of their mannerisms in terms of the takes, and overall, it's just confidence. That mid take, dude, they had it already. Squirtle squad just scrambling to get back into place, and even just Tex with a quick 1-2. Although that looked real cool and clean, they had a third option in terms of a trade, and they had the right bodies. Good stuff from NRG thus far. That's going to be the 3 rounds down. Squirtle squad, they should have basically nothing going into the next round. They should, at least. Someone just bought a bulldog.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for a pretty heavy investment nonetheless. NRG pulling that operator out of the hands of Harmful is going to be a very, very big hit. So we'll see NRG. They have their full buy. Governor holding on that rifle. Everyone is going to work with sheriffs in this round. Governor guaranteed to get his Hunter series in the next. So, Squirtle squad with 4 sheriffs. I cannot count them out because what we saw on Icebox. But we'll see what happens here. It's another slow start from NRG, and that's, I guess, the mannerism that you're talking about. It's always a slow start, a default to take things, and then they get aggressive and confident, and they catch the rest of Squirtle squad off guard. NRG this time are not really getting aggressive. There's 3 players posted up towards A main. They're going to get full control of sewers with that Boomba. Now they peek out long. The only risk is there could be one sitting behind that stone stack. Owl drone to go through as well. This is full control of sewers. And here we go. NRG. First going to get a tag.
Ooh.
Ban is going to push through long and sit in the smoke that his teammate has thrown.
It's a really decent position to be at in terms of cheese, but the rest of NRG currently making their way out. You still have Psalm sitting up on the left side of B, and actually he has a second contact with Harmful. But that's really just going to be it. So they have a camera over towards C. Squirtle squad, they already haven't had all of the util in the world to try to fight back. Hell, there's not even a tripwire here. It really is just a cage. Yeah, there you go. It really is just a cage and a camera. And out finally goes that take from NRG. They have full control of C. We did currently playing over towards Garage. He still has to watch his side. Harmful. A little bit careful. But he's going to fall right into the crosshair. We did. Still 4 more players remaining. 4 Squirtle squad trying to make their way from spawn. And nobody can make their way into Garage. Picked up rifle back for at least one of their players off of Psalm's body. But Squirtle squad, they're going to try to pick apart at least at some of these players. Jonas 6 still gets another one. Lockdown currently live for We did. Ban actually gets a trade back. So Ban, not all that bad. He can pick up a rifle here. He can make a little bit more damage. But that's just about it. NRG with a 4th round back. Squirtle squad still shaking their heads.
Yeah, so far so clean for NRG. That lockdown is online, but it can be very easily countered by Governor's Hunter series. So we'll see that dynamic come forward in this next round. Basic stuff from NRG. Perfect. Just taking their time, putting pressure to that A side, then instantly rotating back towards the C side. Squirtle squad, we're guaranteed to buy in this next, so Ban going down doesn't really matter if he saved that rifle. But this round is crucial for Squirtle squad. You lose this, you end up getting reset. Harmful's picked up the operator. He's going for an early challenge in towards sewers. When we see that grab, well, our apologies, that star at the ready. As he goes for that peek, nobody taking the fight. He's got the information that there are 2 here, and they're not going to challenge that at all. Smoke goes in, and well, Harmful will be sure to take that space, but it's Android instead looking to leap into the B side off an owl drone.
Oh, look at the take from Android, but he just got completely destroyed by that paranoia. And Governor, actually very anticipated Hunter's Fury. Not exactly going to get too much mileage out of it, but a great hold from the mid side from Squirtle squad. In comes that reroute back over towards C. There's one in the back line. There's actually 2 here in a crossfire, but they only need Psalm. Psalm with a nice little 2K. NRG have been completely shut down.
Nothing you can do there. I mean, the combination of that Hunter's Fury to drag attention and NRG are just caught unaware as they work their way into the B side. And if they want to try and reroute, I mean, there's a setup in the back. So powerful as a sniper because you have those cages to kind of cover you on the back platform, and players walking out of Garage, players walking out along. It is a disaster here as NRG concede there first. It's a big route for Squirtle squad to pick up because, again, you lose this round, you get reset, you keep all 5 players alive. The up still in the hands of Harmful. Looking solid here as NRG are going to have to work with a lot less credits than I think they would have liked. EU, the only one looking comfortable if they lose this round. Another operator battle here out towards long, but it's a 3-player stack and Harmful. He will be pinged out, and they're going to hold him out, but he does dash away, and that's a big cross back.
And Harmful is still thinking about the peak. There's 2 players here, and they got him. Android the one with the rifle is the one to end up getting the headshot. Watch out for Ban around the corner, gonna be able to take down the rifle, but out goes a nade over towards that back line. Wonderful paranoia from Jonah6, blinding out Android, and there's no opportunities for trade here from NRG. They're rotating back, but as they rotate, SoaR has all of this information, but it's simply it. It is just information, but can he get the kill on the Astro Farm? Yes, he can. And Jonah6, how does Jonah6 even get there in time? Where did Jonah6 even come from? That's an unbelievable rotation and teleport, and NRG is completely left flabbergasted. What a move from Jonah and the rest of Squirtle Squad.
Yo, great play here from Bandit to get this aggression back, get the information, and that's the effect of a paranoia. That's how you delay pushes. I mean, I was asking myself, okay, Astro v Omen, which is the more effective one? Well, Jonah6 proving that Omen is still in this meta and can still be used. That paranoia coming out the perfect moment to delay that push and force NRG back the other way. They're on an eco here as EU, the only one that could buy, is going to force himself down to a Vandal. An early aggression out towards long as the smoke goes up. They're going to take this space. But this is the setup we saw before. Bandit gets a kill. He can dismiss out towards default box. He got the assistance of SoaR. The nade to go in. Android's gonna get tagged down low. Cage goes out. And Ban goes into it.
Oh my god, the cage! Oh my lord, Ban sneaking his way through. Nobody knew a thing, and even then they were just fine. Android down to 30 HP, but they just have the crossfire. Jonah6 throwing caution into the wind off of that peak, and man, Squirtle Squad left with practically nothing. That's just another attempt on the C side from NRG, but that's probably the fastest take that we've seen from NRG this far.
Op is being saved on this side of the map. Governor wants to pull guns away. You can walk away with 4 rifles here guaranteed. Let's see if he can get anything done here. I don't think there's much to him as everyone's just going to fall away back towards long. Maybe he catches one late on this cross. He almost does, but EU is going to get out scot-free. So, a 5th round for NRG on almost a full eco. They had 1 Vandal to use in this round. Governor still going hunting. He knows how crucial it is to do some economic damage here, but nothing is going to be found. NRG, 5-2. Lockdown in Hunter Series still in effect. The Squirtle Squad holding on to that op are going to rebuy back into this one, and off to the thrifty round. We have a full buy here.
And again, just kind of going back to that replay, by the way, I thought Ban had it all. Not a single ping. He was able to go through the cage unscathed. But that's kind of just the margin of error between these two teams. Squirtle Squad, yes, although it has been a pretty decent streak thus far from NRG, Squirtle Squad are maintaining realistically all of these rounds, staying relatively close. See if they can keep it going though. Over towards C, it's already the approach from NRG.
Android's gonna have this early showstopper, and they're looking for a C split here at the moment. Harmful already deep in towards long. There's a rotation coming in now from Governor, but still NRG not committed. Tex with a lovely catch. And that'll open up a little bit more of the A side. Again, it is just Governor and 3 major ultimates. You can get the lockdown into play. However, Governor's going to be good to catch the other. EU going down. We're 4-on-4 back. It's drawing rotations again. And look at the rework. They're going back in. And Android still with the showstopper to play with. Will be spotted out. Still, delay here from SoaR to hold things back.
Yeah, P-Solm's got him now. Has a headshot angle over towards that back line. Out goes the Showstopper. Showstopper actually ends up getting the kill. How is Android still alive? How was Android still alive for so long? Finally, there goes that kill back. And I'm actually surprised that Android didn't get that other kill. But Tex, my lord Jesus. What a shot onto Ban. And we did is still fighting from that back line. Spam goes through the box. He ends up getting the kill. Jonah6 pops up from behind. And Jonah6, his head on a swivel, but wasn't able to turn around in time to take down We Did. That is We Did with a well-timed flank and really pushing NRG back to that 6th.
Yeah, huge play. I think coming out from Tex to pull these rotations and then leave SoaR alone, and then Android coming up big. Looked awkward here because Ban looked a little bit lost. He's like, I don't know where Android is. Thankfully, his teammate comes into swing, but still NRG down to a 1v1. Are able to pull it off. Squirtle Squad, plenty of credit still left to buy here. Another one-way going into effect there from SoaR towards front long. NRG gonna get challenged here by the Apple Farm to see who comes out on top, but he's not in the scope, and he's gonna go in the great 5v4 right off the bat as garage control taken.
Yeah, unfortunate. Now NRG gonna be doing just fine. They're still trying to actually pick and prod away at the B site. Look at Jonah6. What an awkward spot in Tex. Text dropping had to be a misinput. Watch a step Android stomping on Jonah 6, picking away at Governor at such a tight angle. And he single-handedly takes back the round to a 2v2, but out goes the break towards A.
Yeah, and Psalm is already here. They have a lockdown, but do they really want to use it now? Yes, they do. They're going to wait. They have to wait. Psalm is going to try and get aggressive here. I love this, and we did ready for it, but Psalm positioned towards long. 6 rounds here, and it looks like it could be a 7th, but Ban might have something to say. He's far and distant. They have double nanostorm, and they even have a star here for the grab bell, so tricky positioning. And Ban is going to have to maneuver around this post-plant util.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
What post-plant util do they even have outside of the turret? That alarm bot. Still going to be able to get a little bit of a ping, but there you go. You have a couple of stars back. How's it going to be utilized? Ban just goes in dry and has already taken half of his health gone. Now San just has that crossfire. They know that Ban almost 100% is coming from here, but Ban tried to play a 50-50, took on so much damage from Hellside, and look at the shift actually as that was going down. We did slid his way right into the middle of the A site. And just like that, that 2v1 just got a lot easier. 7-2, NRG continuing to stomp their way through. Squirtle squad, I don't even think they should buy this round, but they're still going for it. Harmful, it's because Harmful could redistribute, not bad. Yeah,
he had 4.8k, so he was going to drop over a rifle, and I guess that Bulldog, I think, was bought up by him, or it might have just been from Governor. He'll have the Blade Storm, and I mean, I hate to, you know, bash on him, but you look at the impact that he had on Icebox, it's just nowhere near here on Haven. He's currently 1-7, and it's not to say that he's the key, but when your jet isn't popping off, you definitely feel that heat. And Governor, an early Hunter's Fury, it's a nice opening frag here, and with this full buy, it's looking a lot more deadly.
This L drone, somebody's gonna have to stop it.
Saw him last second.
Yep. Ban spotted, but Ban was the one shooting at it. Cypher still over towards that back line, but really good owl drone. That's a lot of information being taken. They spot Ban, they take away one of the tripwires. Som left with a couple less options, but NRG, they're still thinking about that C site. Squirtle squad might get a little bit at least a little bit hesitant.
I think Ban made a fake rotation by dropping off the logs and then immediately getting back up, so not 100% ready for an Android. He's tagged down to 3 HP. Nice little spam going through, but his Ban in the back is at 33 HP, but even then, the overheal comes into play here, and there's a flank coming in now as already Harmful. Lurking, watching, ready. We did struggling to get that fight done. A 3 versus 4, and Harmful still in effect in top mid.
Yeah, Harmful's got him. Harmful 100% has him. Look at this angle, dude. EU runs right into Harmful. We did trying to get a couple of bullets back, but Harmful still with the knives makes it work. And that is massive. We could have seen a 2v3 going forward with an opportunity for a spike plant, but instead we're seeing a 1v4 with Android down on 3 HP. Good job from Squirtle squad, but that indeed is yet another example of the slow takes for NRG not working at the moment.
Yeah, Squirtle squad are able to find early picks. We'll see here in the replay. This Hunter's Fury becoming very useful because Harmful immediately after knows that they've peeled away. He's able to get aggressive, comes on this flank. It's a rough round for Squirtle squad. Our apologies, NRG is 3rd round amassed, and it was a force buy from Squirtle squad. It's because Harmful had those blades that he's able to redistribute a gun, and he gets himself a little bit more ground. 3-7 now as NRG are going to approach again this A site. An early spam, a little bit of a damage, but it's Harmful. He will be stopped here by the early Nova Pulse, but still is able to find another frag, and Governor's there to immediately reswing and get the trade back for a 4v3.
Yeah, why is this working?
Oh no.
If it works, it works. Squirtle squad, well, they got to focus up on just trying to figure out where NRG is going next. They have completely abandoned that A contact. And not only has NRG abandoned the A contact, so has Squirtle squad. They are banking on the fact that this is either going to be on C to B. They have everyone in relatively faster rotate positions.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I like the fact that Squirtle squad, while they have kind of conceded both sides, they're playing very quick rotations, and that might catch NRG off guard, knowing that they're at a man of disadvantage. Cosmic Divide might be very useful here. We did gonna work his way up. Cam is there, but hasn't been spotted. Hasn't spotted anyone else. Now in comes the exec as we did gonna get aggressive. That might have to be the case. Shock tries to go in, landing perfectly on Sam, doing only a little bit of damage. It's not in a timely manner. He goes back in and takes even more.
Uh-oh. And not only that, but the Cosmic Divide going down at the exact same time. NRG looking good in the middle of this site, but they don't have the bodies. And out goes the peak, and out goes the paranoia with a flash. Salta holding down the line. He has to get 3 here, but he's only able to get 2. EU. He's actually just straight up going for it. No way. EU, the Hunter's Fury, but he wanted to use the element of surprise known as the Cosmic Divide. But Squirtle Squad, certainly they got to be thinking they're lucky stars. They were ready for everything at that point.
I think if EU goes a little bit slower, he honestly could have won that round, but he goes straight into it thinking that they've already stuck it to half, and it's going to be a last-second situation. Yeah. Unlucky. Squirtle Squad, 7-4, up, picked back up here for Harmful, and it's looking very solid to close it out 7-5. Yeah, he thought that they were already on it. I mean, he comes out mid-hop, and they're completely ready for him. Jonas 6 gets off the spike immediately as Psalm is just watching over towards long. Rough round for NRG. As you can see here, it's going to have big implications. They will have a full buy here, but we did working with Justice Spectre. Still that Hunter's Fury for EU. It's a rough round and a rough way to end it if it comes to it. Harmful. Spotted up by the Boomba, but is going to still look for this frag nonetheless. They concede instantly. Our drone will be broken. It could be a pick if it got a tag, but it doesn't. So Harmful can post up and wait. As NRG, we work back into B.
And NRG are just gonna go straight up into B. Out goes the take, and it's good so far. There's one in the back line, and Tex, so slick. The fact that he was already there. No way he's gonna be able to check his back like that. Squirtle Squad now down to 3 players. Now the retake becomes virtually impossible. Here comes Governor from that link. Does Tex have like the sickest one-way here?
Don't think so.
Yeah. The Astra Smoke is theirs. Oh my god, he does. Oh my god, this totally is just like a sick little coverage. All right, I'm not gonna call it a one-way, but still pretty good. Out goes Som. Last person remaining in that 1v4 goes down. And NRG, most of the rounds going cut and dry for both of these teams, but NRG, they come out successful. It's 8-4 going into the second half, folks. That second half will commence after this break. Welcome back, folks. NRG have had quite the tournament run thus far, but you could say the exact same thing about the underdogs on the other side of the server. Squirtle Squad currently 4 points down on NRG going into the second half, but they're the ones with the advantage. My name is Upmine, joined here by Sully. It's the second half of the second map of Squirtle Squad versus NRG. It's worth a spot in grand finals, and Squirtle Squad, they're already looking to start a little bit fast. Yeah,
I like this into garage, but you see this, there's an alarm bot that'll allow Weeded to swing, and well, he's gonna get a nice little dink in. No kill, but SoaR watching for aggression. I mean, there's control towards garage, and NRG want to try and battle back by taking a main control, but it's all just a ruse. There is still one, that being Tex, who wins this fight. 6 with that cross. He's gonna go down here. 6 looking for that trade, and they're working back. Tex up against 4 is gonna take that dash, and now coming to his teammates. I need help. Rotations come in quick. Nearly going down, but he's done enough, and now comes the cavalry from NRG.
Tex has to back out. He has virtually no impact.
That smoke missed
on this hold, and oh, that's a missed smoke. That sucks.
I don't know if he bought any other smokes. I think he bought.
Wait, did he actually only buy
armor and a smoke, and then or he could have bought the paranoia. I have got no idea.
No way. That could be it, though.
Yeah,
that could be it because of the paranoia. But in we go. Samso gonna be able to get one. There goes that recharge smoke back over towards Link. But Sam and Weeded still able to hold down 3 different kills. And Sully, when you think about the A site, when you think about the circumstances for Squirtle Squad and how easy it likely would have been for them to walk on, this just sucks.
Oh, harmful dink down, and yeah, rotations are just quick here from NRG. They realize the back away after that smoke misses. All right, harmful. All right, harmful. All right, harmful. Let's see if you can get a little bit more then. Nanostorm pops. We'll see if you can get a couple charges to that ult. Get another kill here. Oh, you see we did. Get the hunt. Get the hunt. No, EU. There to collect it nonetheless. 9-4. NRG kick it off with a lovely pistol.
Yeah, I've never really seen shooting bodies literally mid-round, like literally mid-round. Mid-gunfight, potentially mid-trade, but...
Dapper's done it before.
He actually has, yeah. We do have a couple of, just ranked gamers throughout this server, so not actually a surprise. Most of the duos in matchmaking are actually consistent here. Harmful and Weeded. Yeah, that's a common one, I think. Governor Weeded, same thing. Governor Sam, that happens. Harmful Sam, that happens. Any other ones, Sully? Any matchmaking duos here?
I don't know.
No. You have no clue. It's okay. I'm probably the only degen like Twitch chatter here, but it's all good. It's all good. I pay attention to matchmaking. I pay attention to bugs. NRG. Currently just waiting up for literally pistols. As Android is going to be the first contact. It's Crossfire at least in the middle of a site. There's one over towards long, and there you go. Bulldog going up big for EU, gonna be able to get 2. Android can hold down a couple more. Ultis are getting recharged. That Bulldog in the back of sights is going to get picked up, and there goes at least the end of the round.
10-4, NRG. Nice, easy 2-round start. It'll be Squirtle Squad. It'll have the buyback here, and now we'll see what the approach is gonna be this time around, because NRG, I don't know if you're gonna be able to try or find a way to break their full buys. You are on basically a full bonus. Tex is gonna force up the operator though. Okay, we actually see 2 pretty big reinvestments. Tex is gonna go for that op. NRG thought Andrew was gonna stick to that rifle, but no, goes back to the Spectre. So they're trying to make this a full bonus minus Tex, who does have that big heavy investment. So we'll see if he's able to find something down towards long. Sam playing close. We did with an alarm bot at a nanostorm. It's a slow approach up here from the double duelist, and they're not gonna break any of that util. Harmful scared to go through because he knows the alarm bot triggers, snoring it, nanostorm pops, and then instantly the gravel goes as well. NRG have control towards the long side, so they're convinced it has to be a B or C hit here, and they might just be right.
Yeah, but that Lear goes out. There's no answer. Harmful looking for pop. Ain't out that alarm bot. That's really just about it. That really is just good awareness though. Triggers out the alarm bot first, ends up getting it closer, just wanted to find where it is. NRG though, not exactly all too bothered. They still have a little bit of utility over towards the middle of that B site, but Squirtle Squad, clearly they aren't aiming for that. Smoke coming in from the C long side, and it's going to be a 3-man defense. That's if no one comes out from garage.
What is this slow splits? I mean, the spike is so far long. They're just trying to get this control first.
What is going on?
They don't know. They've got no idea. NRG weeded with 3. That is something else to walk all the way up and not clear logs. There's not even a paranoia. Jonas 6 is last alive, and NRG have just beaten out the full bite from Squirtle Squad. It's NRG's round, and it could be NRG's map.
It's, yeah, from here on out, it probably is. Squirtle Squad, they have barely any cash to be able to force out. They have 2 to 3K, and indeed, they're only going to be able to half buy, but yeah. Logs. It's one of the it's the common spot to check. Period. It's one of the easiest spots to just be in a little hidey hole. I mean, it's very secretive, but still, regardless of that last interaction, Squirtle Squad very slow take. NRG, they take advantage, and now Squirtle Squad stuck up on only pistols. They're mostly going over towards the mid side.
Armful, Marshall. It's always worked out when he has one of those. But the op, again, posted up here by Tex is going to get full control of the NRG on this A side, and well, Recon built in case they want to exit. Drone to go in as well. There's a free tag. It's literally just showing a 6 out in the open. Hunter Siri, it's a collateral here as he's looking for a second. Bonus 6, just barely able to skate straight by as we did, locking it down to here in garage. Now only one off that lockdown. Harmful. Not much you can do in this instance with only a Marshall up in a 1v5. He should be good to maybe get 1 at the most, but NRG now finding themselves at 12. Not the biggest investment here coming out from Squirtle Squad, but it was a major loss here. It's now 12 to 4. NRG with 8 map points.
I've started thinking about it a little bit. What has been kind of the source of NRG's more disciplined defense? But although it may be a little bit memey, but it's absolutely true. Squirtle Squad in the last few days, they have made quite the name known for themselves for being a little bit lurky, being a little bit over lurky. And yes, there was a tweet earlier from We Did talking about it, but it's almost literally true. They're watching out for that backline. They're watching out for Harmful. Haven is one of the easiest maps to flank on, and you can kind of just attribute a little of that for the success of NRG thus far.
Ooh, op switch up from NRG. As you can see, Tex is taking it up into garage. Player up short. It's a slow start for Squirtle Squad, and it's Tex that has a lot of pivotal control here. The alarm bot out long as well in case anyone wants to work their way up. It's a lovely setup here as the Owl Drone will spot him out. That can be a punish, but knowing the jet, he can get out almost for free. SoaR wanted to try and get aggressive, but SoaR, that's a little bit confusing, was able to take that space. He doesn't get taken out here, Tex. He's able to fall back, and while rotations are in, they're headed to the A site instead. Where Harmful with that up, finally getting some impact, is going to take A.
Yeah, nice little flick, and that has to be the round right. 2-man advantage now for Squirtle Squad. They have control of the side. Harmful, that could be quite the way to come back, though. Op now giving back. Ban in a good angle, but EU actually getting a couple more frags in. NRG now with only within 1 man. Recon Bolt not exactly going to find anything. Paranoia over towards Heaven. The flank not exactly going to happen. And ban. There you go. That also has to be it. And takes out the low. They know that EU is high. Just barely any utility too. NRG, they're going to be just fine going into the next round in terms of economy. But Squirtle Squad, it's just a good start that they needed. Sully, 5 rounds under their belts.
Good recovery. As, like you said, 5 rounds under the belts, the first here in the half. We'll see if it can continue, though, as like you mentioned. NRG will have no economic troubles. The op can easily be brought back up. Harmful to kick it off on this A site. And, well, they do a really nice fake and getting crazy contested over towards garage. And you leave just Sweded here alone. There's really not much you can do, but he now gets the lockdown. So keep that in mind. Android as well, only 1 off of his ult, and we'll see what the plan is here from NRG. As once more we see a change in the positioning of that operator. For once a long, second garage, now a third here towards B mid, and has an opportunity. It's covering Android's aggression here, but a cam goes out. Will they break it? I think doesn't spot him out here. There we go. Finally, Android getting spot out of here by the camera. It's Squirtle Squad that are heavy stacking to the right side of the map. However, they are not full committed. Android getting a nice tag through that mid-side wall. That lockdown still ready to come into effect, but it is weeded alone here on A once more. Owl Drone to clear, and it looks like Squirtle Squad have set their sights here on the A bomb side, but with a minute 10, they could very easily cancel.
Yeah, there's no pressure from NRG for Squirtle squad to really not have a route back. But that has been most of the
Yeah, look at this positioning from We
defenses for both of these teams, really. Yeah, We Did is
in a lockdown
just
area.
out and away, just looking for lockdown immediately whenever that plant would come by. They have the answer ready.
Ult here. We're gonna have to try and get aggressive. I'd imagine. Battle for Link says We Did, getting ready to use it. Shock darts. No, Jonah 6. Puts a bullet in his brain, and there is no chance. Lockdown ready to come into effect for the 5v4. Down goes the spike, down goes the lockdown, and it's going to push them all out of sight. There's really nowhere you can swing, and if they want to stick in and try and prevent them from getting in, they break it. Shock dart lineup, Squirtle squad. They might have just saved themselves from disaster. Ops are coming into effect. Text to trade 1 for 1.
Yep, Tex can only get one.
Gotta save.
The rest of Squirtle squad is in the middle of sight. NRG, they have nothing to retake with. Oh my word. It's actually been done. Those shock dart lineups, dude. Wild, wild, wild. And now NRG, they pretty much have nothing. I mean, they can save. It just makes things a little bit easier for them going into the next round. But Squirtle squad officially with half of the score line of NRG. Dang.
Wow, I did not expect those shock darts to come in.
No, me neither.
And I was like, okay, they're just going to sit in and hope that they don't swing forward. No, shock darts saved them that round. Well played from Governor. And he's, again, typically not a support player, but there he is, keeping his team in this game, or at least in this first map, or the second map, apologies. NRG, they have the buyback here. So do Squirtle squad. It's still do or die with a 6-round buffer. Squirtle squad, we'll see if it is possible. Operator again for Harmful, and that's odd seeing how it is on the attacking side. Not the map that you want an aggressive operator, because Harmful is typically your big entry point, and he can dash in and take the sites by himself, but we'll see what he has in store. Alarmbot once more down, Gravel the combo, and I think there's a Nanostorm even in Garage as well. Squirtle squad to take things slow, get a little bit of noise going on throughout the map. Android, however, has gone very deep into A-main with the rest of his team. Owl Drone ready and raring to go. Android, smoke fades, and down he goes as well.
Oh, trade back.
Oh!
And Tex still hopping and gonna be able to get a second. Can he get a third? That old drone coming in so desperately close. I love that.
Bait and switch.
I love that. Literally just bait the audio, just waiting for that thing to pop out. But out we go. You only gonna be able to get one, but because of that smoke and because of that ping, they were able to get the second kill back. That's a 2-for-1 trade, and that is everything that Squirtle wanted.
I think they're anticipating a teleportation. Jonah 6 is still waiting. He's got time. And that's why we see Psalm sitting over towards his B side. Nanostorms go in. He's trying to force a rotation. Jonah 6, he's not going to commit. He's not going to fall for it. Spike will get tapped. Alarmbot trigger. There's a kill. And that could just be the round then in there. Jonah 6, if he had to, he would have taken the TP. And Psalm was trying to outbrain him. But in a 2 versus 1, he's going to try and go for it. I think the credits are just good enough where they can eco one or at least have a half buy in this next, where a Squirtle squad, they cannot lose this one.
Look at him go. Psalm. Now just trying to get a contact just so he even knows where to use his util, but it's really just dry. Nothing else to work with. There you go. Finally placing down at least one piece of util into the middle of sight. There goes that contact, and now goes a Nebula right in the middle. Oh, Jonah 6 actually throwing out a Paranoia over towards that side. Song gonna be able to get one, but Jonah 6, good timing on the other side of sight. Had to essentially do a loop around it. And my, oh my. We could have actually seen a 2v1 there, but NRG still going to be struggling at least a little bit going into the next round. Squirtle's just fine.
Both teams actually just fine. I think NRG had plenty of credits. You've got 3 major ults as well, and Android on that showstopper. Disturian and as well as Texas Bladestorm, so that's what he's going to end up using. He's even got credits if he wants to buy for the forward. So it's a strong buy here for the side of NRG. As Squirtle squad amassed 3 in a row. NRG have to be careful where they step. This is a much more aggressive operator ticket. It's not something you would expect. Bladestorm up top here from Texas. 2 players approaching. Again, we see this default from Squirtle squad, but it's very heavy mid-based. And it looks like NRG might be prepared with 3 players already. And with Android's ultimate, it could be very effective.
Yeah, it absolutely can. And Android has a bit more util to use too. This is very, very exciting prospects for NRG. This is at least from our angle. Nobody has made a contact yet. At least one player's thinking about it, but nobody from NRG can show a pixel here, and it seems like they know it. Squirtle squad, all 5 players now converged in mid.
There's a star here as well, so as soon as the context felt, SoaR will pop. Grab.
Here we go.
There's one. Oh, never mind. A smoke goes up instead, and I'm not too sure why, but there are the trades. SoaR good for one. Tex up close. What is this entry coming out from the side of Squirtle squad? Harmful already in the backside, and they've just excavated everybody. What in the world just happened?
Hey, it's still fine, I think, for NRG. They have one person incredibly low. They're just locked out of sight.
Wow.
Oh, ban pinged out. EU trying to find something horrible. Gonna be able to get 2. Oh my god. Squirtle squad. Wow. I mean, we can run it back a little bit because it was Android bonking his head on the roof when he ended up using up that satchel. So the showstopper was a bit off angle, but the fact that that take was so quick, they moved right past the nebula. I thought it was going to be a grab well.
I thought for sure it was going to be a grab well, but the smoke pops up, I guess, to try and separate the lead entry and then those to follow after. But wow, Squirtle squad able to win out a very crucial round. NRG, I thought, had that on lock with 3 players stacked. Tex up close with this operator. Another default from Squirtle squad. This time a little more lenient towards the A side as that cage goes up. It should give the illusion that someone could have crossed. And I think that's where they want to head. They have the Omen teleportation as well, and that's why we see, of course, a little bit of a lurk set up over on that C side. Governor quick to clear things out. Doesn't get the information that there could be one in that double stack. SoaR's going to push forward. I like this. That spike still hovering around. They're looking for an opening pick. Noise made. Weeded's going to double check just in case. So illusions have been given, and there's only one player here on that C side. Tex in close rotation. However, Cosmic Divide will allow things to go down. We see a gravel on a 2 smoke setup. As NRG, a critical round to keep their economy alive here. SoaR looking for a spray. Oh, the Spectre from long range is going to be able to find one.
Had to be the Spectre, and now he calls for a little bit of reinforcement potentially, and that pulls away quite the rotation. We did actually switching out positions potentially. He's just going over towards heaven.
30 seconds left.
And Jonah 6, he's in hell. The watch went for me, you misses. No shot. This is actually Squirtle squad with a free sight because of that. Jonah 6 still holding on to the back line. He has a paranoia and everything. Weeded has just listened to this entire interaction go down, and he can't do anything about it except go down. Squirtle squad now man advantage off this post plant. In comes the hold. It's a 3-man crossfire right into the middle. In comes Android. Android goes through the smoke. Gonna be able to get one. He gets a huge one onto ban, but SoaR now in a 1v2. Oh, look at the HP. Look at the right click. No way. No way. You have got to be joking me. The Matrix called and they want their magnets back. How did those bullets miss? How did those bullets miss? Dude?
How far is that away? Look at this. I gotta watch it back. 1
How did the bullets just not?
1-8. What? Dude, if I'm SoaR, I am unbelievably angry. I am unbelievably mad.
Fuming. Dude, here we go. Sully, actually important still. NRG down to pistols in eco. A couple of upgraded pieces of firepower, period. But man, Squirtle squad, they're not making any early moves. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is where it goes wrong. Weeded, able to get one back.
No shot.
Here comes Tex. Why is it this round?